talk about Walker and tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, his rehab went well. He's feeling good. We really were lucky that was as short term as it was. But yeah, he went through his progression, through his bullpen yesterday. He flew here last night, so assuming everything goes well today, he'll be on track for tomorrow.
And how about Hunter Renfroe? I mean, that went even quicker, but to go from, and he was talking about mentally preparing for surgery and a pin to go in his toe to back so soon. Doesn't usually work out that way, does it?
No, it doesn't, and we're really fortunate that they were diligent, KT and the guys and Dr. Key, progressing through those exams, and we just kept getting better news and better news because it was going from 6 to 8 weeks to 10 days. That's a huge win for us.
How significant is he to your lineup when he's going right, and he was going right before that injury?
Yeah, well, we saw when he was going good there, he really provided length in the lineup, not to mention his defense. You know, we all know what he can do out there, how well he throws, how much ground he covers, so it makes us a better team for sure.
Obviously a homecoming every time Bobby comes and plays here, but when you came to the organization, what were maybe your first impressions of him and just the way he does things?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words how impressive he is, you know, not only physically, but to me, the most impressive stuff is the person he is, the humility, the leadership, and at a young age, and the professionalism that's well beyond his years.
Can you tell he's just a player's son?
What's that?
Like, can you tell he's just a player's son? You know?
I don't know. I mean, his dad was done playing by the time, you know, Bobby was born, or, you know, pretty much. So, I mean, I think that's just more of a credit to their parenting, not that his dad was a baseball player. You know, and I think that's the person that Bobby is. That's the people that his entire family are, more than that his dad was ever a player.
How would you describe him as a player?
Just the physical attributes are extremely talented. You know, I mean, he can do everything. Hit for power, run, throw. I mean, there's nothing he can't do on the field.
What's the toughest thing for you to be a manager of a guy like that that's young, but also so talented?
It's not hard to manage Bobby. No, I mean, it's fun to it's fun to watch, and I definitely don't take for granted any of these guys. But a guy like him and the kind of generational talent that he is, to be able to be a part of that and just be watching him play every day is extremely is an honor.
I was asking about Freddie. You know, he's swung about well all year, but to get a couple of home runs yesterday, he's got that kind of power in him, does he not?
Yeah, he's a strong guy. He's you see him physically. He's built. He puts a lot of work into it. We know he's a good hitter, but beyond that, he's a lot like Bobby. Guys gravitate to Freddie. You know, he's likable. He's a great team guy, and when guys like that have success, it's a lot of fun.
With Nola going out and with both catchers in the lineup, what are the situations or scenarios you think about if you have to make a move somewhere during the game, whether it's early or late?
Well, if it's early, Freddie goes in. You lose your DH, and you got 4 guys on the bench that can hit for the DH spot or the pitcher spot every time it comes around. You know, we would figure out who to take out based on where we are in the batting order and see what would happen. But that would be the early game consideration. Later in the game, you're not worried as much about the covering the one inning. If it's an injury late or something, we'd always have MJ.
Thanks, Stu.
Thank you.